It's coming up soon, but it's all going to be based on evidence. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions.
Blake Lively went to the New York Times, and the New York Times wrote the sympathetic poor Blake Lively story. Oh, we were all wrong about her.
Actor-director Justin Baldoni is now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, seeking more than $400 million in damages, accusing them of defamation and extortion.
The Hollywood actress Blake Lively has filed a legal complaint against her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni, alleging sexual harassment and a campaign to destroy her reputation.
What's going on here? What does he say? Why is he suing them?
Hold on tight, because Hollywood just got hit with a $400 million earthquake. Justin Baldoni, the seemingly earnest actor and director, is unleashing a legal tsunami against none other than Blake Lively and her A-list husband, Ryan Reynolds. This isn't just a celebrity squabble, it's a full-blown messy battle of egos, accusations of defamation, extortion, and enough dirty laundry to keep the tabloids in business for years. You thought Blake Lively was America's sweetheart? Think again. This story is about to flip the script on everything you thought you knew.
Justin Baldoni, who's not as well known. And see, they've been following the story. So he optioned this book called It Ends With Us, and it's about domestic violence. And he managed to get Blake Lively to star in his movie, across from him.
I want men, first of all, I want men to stop asking the question, why do women stay?
Yeah.
Right? I want men to take accountability. I want men to hold other men accountable.
Just months ago, it all looked so perfect. Justin Baldoni, the champion of modern masculinity, teaming up with Blake Lively, Hollywood royalty, for It Ends With Us, a movie based on a beloved book about domestic violence. On paper, cinematic heaven. Baldoni, known for wearing his heart on his sleeve and breaking down gender norms, was directing and starring. Lively, the effortlessly charming darling of the red carpet, was the female lead. Fans were intrigued, cautiously optimistic. Early press painted a rosy picture: unity, enthusiasm, respect. But behind closed doors, let's just say the calm before the storm didn't last long. Cracks were forming, tensions were rising, and the collaboration was about to explode.
Blake Lively. She's married to Ryan Reynolds. These are Hollywood A-listers. He's going to put him on the map. And she agrees to be his female co-star. Great, they're off to the races.
She's brought the suit, and he's got to defend himself. And there's some very serious allegations being made against him and Wayfair for harassment.
I want all the roles for me and only me. I want full control because I am a controlling bully.
Then, out of nowhere, the bomb dropped. Blake Lively accused Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment and workplace misconduct. The allegations were explosive, crossing lines during intimate scenes, getting uncomfortably personal in conversations, a blatant disregard for boundaries on set. Hollywood gasped. This wasn't just another rumor whispered in hushed tones. This was a public accusation, a full-blown scandal threatening to unravel everything. Lively, once adored, was now casting herself as a victim, claiming she was harassed by her co-star and director. But this wasn't just a one-sided story, and quickly, the narrative started to twist.
It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did. And we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. And some of them will come as a surprise. Ryan Reynolds, for sure. She bullied her way through the process to take over the movie and used her PR people to try and destroy Justin.
Almost immediately, whispers began to circulate. Whispers from those close to production, anonymous sources painting a very different picture of Blake Lively. Suddenly, she wasn't just a victim, she was being portrayed as a control freak on set. Insiders described a demanding star who insisted on dictating every aspect of intimacy scenes, overriding creative decisions, and generally making her presence felt in ways that rubbed everyone the wrong way. Was Lively truly harassed, or was this a calculated move by a star used to getting her way? The questions were mounting and the narrative was shifting, casting doubt on the initial victim's story.
Really shows that she's the center of attention. She takes this opportunity that he has to train himself and prepare for a scene as somehow relating to her weight.
100% Ryan was the one who put this line in here. Not SNL, not Tina Fey, not Blake Lively, but Ryan.
Now, Justin Baldoni is firing back with a vengeance. He's not just denying the allegations, he's claiming Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds orchestrated a calculated power play to tarnish his reputation and hijack control of the entire movie. Baldoni is suing them for a staggering $400 million, accusing them of defamation, extortion, and what he calls Hollywood sabotage. He alleges Lively cooked up these harassment claims to revive her own career, bizarrely claiming that starring in hit movies and being a social media darling just wasn't cutting it. And he doesn't stop there. Baldoni even blames Lively and Reynolds for his own career struggles, painting them as some kind of secret cabal dedicated to his downfall. The gloves are off, and this legal battle is escalating into a full-scale war.
And in my opinion, he rose above and was way kinder and more professional than I would have been.
But Baldoni has to defend himself. These allegations are very serious, and he's really but no choice but to now come out with everything that he's got.
And then Justin Baldoni did something very smart. He hired the lawyer who represented me in my fight with NBC News, which ended well.
But it gets even juicier. Baldoni's team isn't just targeting Blake. They're pointing the finger squarely at Ryan Reynolds, portraying him as the puppet master behind this entire fiasco. They allege Reynolds, known for his sharp wit and social media savvy, is the real mastermind, pulling strings behind the scenes to amplify Lively's accusations and sway public opinion. The accusation is that Reynolds, the PR wizard, crafted a carefully orchestrated victim storyline for his wife, weaponizing public sympathy and using their combined Hollywood clout to systematically undermine Baldoni professionally and personally. Is Reynolds just a supportive husband, or is he the Machiavellian mastermind pulling the strings in this Hollywood drama?
She winds up suing Justin Baldoni. She files a complaint with the Human Rights Commission out in California saying he sexual harassed me and then he retaliated me by pushing all this bad press about me.
Arguably, for the first time at the premiere, you find out that Blake Lively tells people that all of a sudden he wrote a scene in the movie.
Delving deeper, Baldoni's camp is painting a portrait of Blake Lively as a relentless micromanager on set, building what they call a fortress of control. Sources claim she wasn't just drawing boundaries, she was erecting walls and crowning herself queen of the production. Even intimacy coordinators, professionals hired to ensure actor safety and comfort, were allegedly overridden by Lively's demands. Leaked production notes detail a list of alleged demands, strict no-contact rules even beyond the script, prohibition of personal conversations she didn't approve of, and veto power over Baldoni's directorial choices, from lighting to dialogue. The wardrobe budget reportedly ballooned by hundreds of thousands of dollars due to her alleged control. Imagine directing a movie while constantly battling the lead star for creative control. A star who, according to Baldoni, threatened to sabotage the film's promotion if she didn't get her way.
Hollywood power couple Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and actor and director Justin Baldoni. The plot of this lawsuit is actually more interesting, I believe, than the film that they made.
He claims she tried to take over his movie because she has a history of saying, okay, I'll be the star, but what I secretly want to do is direct it and edit it and produce it.
It Ends With Us is in theaters now, so grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
Joe?
She sees herself as Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, mother of dragons.
This isn't just a lawsuit, it's a war of narratives being fought in the court of public opinion. Blake Lively, a master of crafting her public image, is accused of deploying her PR machine to spin this scandal to her advantage. Remember her tone-deaf suggestion for fans to wear florals to screenings of a movie about domestic violence? Or how she spun promoting The Rhythm Section, a revenge thriller, as empowering for portraying a traumatized woman? Baldoni's team argues this is just the latest example of Lively's PR gymnastics, accusing her of even manipulating the New York Times into publishing a sympathetic poor Blake Lively story. Meanwhile, Baldoni initially stayed quiet, then strategically released information, hiring a high-powered lawyer known for fighting media giants, signaling he's ready for a brutal PR battle.
And Blake Lively went to the New York Times, and the New York Times wrote the sympathetic poor Blake Lively story. Oh, we were all wrong about her and her weird PR. She's actually a good person and a Me Too victim. So negative press swirled around her during this whole, like a month, right? Later, she would describe this as though it was the pile-on against Trump. Honestly, it's like most of us, especially in Republican politics or the news, this is called Tuesday for us.
When we see the truth, or some of these, at least Baldoni's truth, we see the other side of it, and that, at least according to him, and many people believe this, that she was the aggressor pretending to be the victim.
So, who do you believe? Blake Lively, the Hollywood darling turned alleged victim, or Justin Baldoni, the self-proclaimed champion of modern masculinity, now fighting back with a $400 million lawsuit? Accusations are flying, reputations are on the line, and the truth is buried under layers of PR spin and conflicting narratives. This Hollywood scandal has all the makings of a blockbuster movie itself. Shocking twists, messy accusations, and two stars locked in a bitter battle for control. With a trial set for March 2026, expect even more fireworks. This drama is far from over. Stay tuned, subscribe for updates, and let us know in the comments. Whose side are you on in this Hollywood meltdown?